all about how you can naturally and quickly increase your libido and sex drive. Now, even though a subject is usually directed towards men, women will definitely benefit as well because generally speaking, the same factor that increases sex drive in men is the same in women too. In fact, it's the same in all animals. By the way, even though the subject of low libido or erectile problems is something that most people generally don't like to speak about or admit to, trust me when I tell you you're not alone. In fact, I've consulted thousands of clients over the past 15 years about this topic. You know, men and women, young athletes in their 20s, celebrity clients in their 40s and 50s, senior citizens in their 60s and beyond. So, if you're listening, don't worry. There really are simple, effective, safe, and natural solutions. Now, before I start, I know your time is valuable, and I sure don't want to waste it. So let me know if you're suffering from any of the following. First, any form of sexual dysfunction. Basically, you're unable to achieve or maintain erections. You have a reduced libido and sex drive. You basically have less desire for sexual activity. You have decreased energy and vitality. You have hair problems, whether you're growing or losing hair in all the wrong places. You have increased body fat, especially around your belly. You have decreased muscle size and loss of strength. This is you kind of just getting weaker. Now, if you answered yes to any of the above, then you probably have low or lower testosterone levels. So please make sure you watch the rest of this presentation because not only is low libido a major health risk of death, which I'll get to in a minute, but listen carefully, it's also the #1 cause of infidelity, cheating, and divorce. So this is a big problem. Now, just to keep things simple and remove all the medical jargon, just to let you know, the primary hormone that, again, controls your sex drive in men and women is testosterone. In fact, this is true for all animals. The only difference is the amount that's produced. Males produce a lot more than females. Unfortunately, as you age, your body produces less and less testosterone, which is called the youth hormone. In fact, by the age of 25, it's all downhill. These days, a 30-year-old man is producing 23% less testosterone than he used to in his 20s. By the age of 40, it's 47% less. So if you're over the age of 30, especially 40, let alone in your 50s and 60s, now you know why your sex drive is low. It's just a part of aging. But again, you don't have to worry about it because you're not alone, and there are easy, proven solutions, and I'll reveal them in a minute. Now, here's the other problem. Unfortunately, there are other factors that cause low testosterone, so it's just not aging. The sad part is that with all the environmental toxins in your food, the air, water, electronic devices, such as your computer and cell phones especially, prescription drugs that you're taking, plastic, especially the water container, and a lot more, you have much less testosterone than a man did, 50 to 100 years ago. So not only is your low testosterone causing you sexual issues, but the low libido and the low testosterone is a major health risk. It's linked to a dozen different health problems, such as heart disease and high cholesterol, depression and anxiety, just that motivation, that loss of motivation about life, diabetes and high blood sugar, memory loss, high blood pressure. These are all related to having low testosterone. Accelerated aging of your entire body. This is your skin, your organs, and cells. And this is why testosterone is known as a youth hormone. Prostate cancer is linked to having low testosterone. Muscle loss, fat gain, especially around the belly, and lastly, osteoporosis, arthritis, and joint pain. So it's just pretty amazing just how many problems are related to having low testosterone and how fixing this can help rectify so many diseases and ailments. In fact, the medical term for low testosterone is called andropause in men, similar to menopause in women. And as stated earlier, testosterone is known as your youth hormone. It keeps you looking and feeling young. It's what gives you that drive in life as well as your bedroom. Now that you know that low testosterone is the problem, especially if you're over the age of 30, what's the solution, right? How can you fix this naturally? So first of all, if you're taking any type of erectile dysfunction drugs such as Viagra or Cialis, they do nothing to fix this problem. First, they don't increase your testosterone, which again is the real problem. And hence, these drugs are not a long-term solution. The more you use them, the less they work because your body adapts. That's a big, big problem. They have a ton of side effects, as you already know. If you have a heart or cholesterol problems, don't take it. High blood pressure, high blood sugar, vision problems, sinus problems, and a few other conditions, it's best that you do not and should not take these types of drugs. And finally, they don't work in about 43% of men. Ironically, in fact, they work better in people with higher testosterone levels. So again, you need to increase your testosterone levels. That's your main primary goal. So how can we do this naturally? First of all, we have exercise. One natural way to increase your testosterone levels is to lift weights, whether you use machines, cables, or dumbbells. You should also do cardiovascular exercise. But here's the kicker. Be careful, since doing too much cardio, or in fact any type of extra exercise, will ironically lower your testosterone levels. Next, diet. You need to improve your diet. This means ideally you should be eating all organic foods, no microwaving of foods, no soy products. You need to eat less carbohydrates and grains. You need to eliminate all processed foods. And believe it or not, here's something amazing. You should actually be eating more animal fats, more foods that contain cholesterol, such as eggs. This is the myth of it. But, what you need to do is eat only organic, non-hormonal foods and meats coming from free-range, grass-fed beef, chicken, and so forth. And actually, this topic of exercise and diet changes is fairly complicated, and, it takes a complete lifestyle change and a real commitment. So I'll get into the details in a future video, but you know the basics, and I do want to keep this presentation short. So, as with everything in life, I believe one of the best ways and fastest way to make a change is make sure you do something that's easy to do. And when something is easier, there's a higher chance that you'll follow through and continue doing it, right? So what's worked best and the fastest and easiest for my clients in the past 15 years is giving them specific nutrients that their body needs so that their body naturally increases their testosterone levels from within. And this is done utilizing specific herbs, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. Simply stated, you need to give your body the specific nutrients that are all natural and clinically proven to help improve your hormones naturally. So you have three goals here, and this is what you need to pay attention to. First of all, as stated earlier, you need to increase your testosterone levels, which then will increase your libido, increase muscle size, and basically make you happier. Second, you need to decrease and normalize your negative hormones, such as estrogen and prolactin levels. These will decrease your sex drive. Having higher estrogen causes man boobs and extra body fat around your belly, so we don't want that. Finally, you want to increase blood flow through your arteries and veins, which will help give you a healthier heart, and also, I think something most men want, a bigger, fuller, and stronger erections, which is exactly what the goal is for a lot of guys. So this is something that I've been having to do with my original clients, 15 years ago. And the thing is, they were taking a ton of different products every day, a variety of pills and powders. The good news is that it worked. Their sex drive was higher. Everyone felt and looked years younger. The bad news is that it was a lot of work. It was inconvenient, and it got to be expensive taking all these different pills and powders. So what we needed to do is find a simpler solution that did it all. A product that was easy, something that was convenient and proven. And what I discovered was an all-in-one product that does everything you need, and it's just an amazing solution. Now, also, Alpha Vero works for both men and women of any age, except women need a lower dose. The easy part about this is that Alpha Vero is a convenient pill, and you just take it daily. Almost think of it as your daily youth vitamin, right? And it's good for both your health and your sex drive. Anyway, I'm not going to be pushy or twist your arms. You can take a look at our website, read about exactly how Alpha Vero will work for you, the benefits, why it's better than other solutions, and of course, read about all the customer reviews and feedbacks. Then you can make a knowledgeable, educated decision because you'll have all the facts. But here, if you're listening to this right now, then I think we can both agree that this situation, it's not going to magically fix itself, all right? In fact, it's only going to get worse as you get older, and I think you already know this. And whether you want to admit to it or not, your intimate relationships will surely fall apart if you don't control this situation right now and fix it once and for all. And that's Research and Medical Facts with a proven 14-year track record. In fact, the first 6 to 7 years, Alpha Vero was only available to medical offices, not even available to the general public. But now you can try it risk-free directly from us, the manufacturer, and not worry about having to get ripped off or having to shop around for the best price. You know, we ship globally, and we use discreet, plain box packaging, so you have nothing to worry about. It's very discreet. Finally, I'd like to just end in conclusion with something on a personal note. You know, I'm very passionate about utilizing Alpha Viral to help fix and optimize your hormones, because I believe when a man loses his drive or mojo or whatever you want to call it, whether it's in the bedroom or in life, well, you know, everything in life seems to be more blah, you know, less exciting, even hopeless at times. And I think most people can agree with me. And the good news is that it